didn't break off, it didn't like readjust or anything, just stayed there. I mean, it might have readjusted a little bit. I'll put it back how it was later. I think we're clear to come across right now. So I might go around one more time. Let me see how I feel when I get over there. It does look like it's steaming a little bit to the left. The wheel is doing well, so I'm really happy about that. See the mountain bike guy out here. I don't even know if I'd recognize him. So we're going again. I think this is third time around. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of the electric unicycle riders actually take that path that I crashed on. People that have more experience could actually go through there. Make sure I can do that right. I'll try to remember which one that was, because I like taking the other paths. But that particular one, what I'll do is if I accidentally take that path again, I'll just go slower, or I'll get off and just walk it or turn around, so I'm not doing something that I'm uncomfortable with. So when I'm taking a new path, I should definitely slow down, right? That's what I'm going to do. So this is fairly new to me. Oh, this is steep. I think we did this before. I think I did this last time. But just to go slower on a new path. I was kind of going fast, and I feel like I was going a little bit faster than I'm comfortable going on a new path. So I don't think I'll do that one yet. So less.
That's right. Yeah, that's good. Or if I get laid off.
Add some light to the road here. Okay. Now, just to mention that if I had crashed, that same crash I did earlier, if I had crashed with no gear on, let's just say I had, even if I just had like elbow pads and knee pads, but I was wearing shorts or something, those sticks, and there was some sharp sticks there in that hill that could have easily cut the skin open and scratched. I could have been scratched up and cut. But I don't have any scratches that I'm aware of because I'm wearing a leather jacket or leather-like material. I prefer fake leather. I don't see any reason to have to get leather. But just it had a strong material protecting my skin, and this jacket has shoulder pads, elbow pads, back pad, lots of padding, and then I have the hip pads, tailbone pad, a real thick, strong tailbone pad, because I fell when I was learning to ride backwards. I fell back on a rock. I crossed like 3 football fields backwards, and then at the end of the path I went off the path. I went to the end of the path when I was going backwards, and then fell backwards on some rocks. And after that I used the thickest pads on the tailbone. I did have a thin pad on the tailbone, but it still hurt really bad. On your left. So, what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought. There's lots of stickers in the jacket from when I rolled down the hill. I think I'm gonna put something on the other side of this bell, this electric bell, to prevent it from sliding off the glove, because when it slid off, when I was going up the hill on the unicycle, when I was rolling the unicycle up the hill, I didn't even know it came off. I didn't feel it slide off my finger. I just happened to see it sitting on top of the unicycle, which is the only reason I think I didn't lose it.
Se dejó ir muy rápido.
So if that crash that happened, which now is probably 1 or 2 videos ago, if that crash had been on the street, I think the unicycle would be have a lot of scratches and possibly some broken plastic on it. But you know, the material they make these out of is extremely strong, because they know that we're going to crash on these. And that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful they use the very best materials to build these with. And it shows when you go through a crash and you can just get back on and ride it. But when people crash at high speed, like let's say someone's doing 50 or 60 miles an hour and they hit a bump in the road, or they get a cutout, or they have a power loss, right? Whether it be because the battery's low or because it just ran out of power, or a malfunction, right? If it malfunctions, those kind of crashes, you know, the person goes sliding and rolling down the street, and the unicycle goes bouncing and wearing. And sometimes they can see, I've seen it appears to just come apart. Without my helmet mirror, it helps me remember how much I use that mirror, because I keep looking for it and it's not there. It's not attached to my helmet. It's in my pocket because it came off the helmet. And that makes me think I could probably carry like alcohol wipes and some double-sided sticky tape, and under these conditions I could reattach the mirror. I'm really glad that the mirror came off and didn't break. Just detached from the helmet. Which is quite amazing. Letting it go. I'll slow down for this one. I'll have to look at the unicycle in closer inspection tonight, but I didn't see any noticeable damage at first. Very durable. This is the Lynx. It would be interesting to pass that guy on the bicycle someday. Just fly right by him. I mean, I wouldn't pass him without notifying him first. That is cool. Are those gas? Are those gas?
Sí.
Gas powered? Petrol? I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
That is so neat. Amazon? Amazon? Okay, so those are gas. They're not that noisy though. Not too. I think there's houses here. So they don't seem too noisy. I think they're 4-cycle, which doesn't mix the oil and the gas together, so I don't think they're going to smell that bad. The 2-strokes, where you mix the oil and the gas together, those would produce a lot of gas fumes, or oil, or burning. You're basically burning oil in the gas on a 2-stroke, but it seems like they phased those out for the most part, or completely. I don't think they use 2-stroke on anything anymore. I was surprised to see that they're using what I think is considered a 2-stroke, or similar to it, on like the remote control nitro powered cars. So they're using nitromethane, but it doesn't have any valves, so it's using, you mix the oil and the gas together, so you're mixing nitromethane, I think it's called, with oil. It's already pre-mixed. I thought they would have already moved on to a more efficient, less polluting technology for those. 1/8 scale, for example. 1/8 scale. Remote control cars and trucks and things like that. Well, I'm seeing a lot of courtesy right now. So all that I said about that truck honking their horn, and when I looked later, I saw that they had a left arrow. So that's why they felt, I'll just say, entitled by, I'm not sure that's the right word to use, to turn left when I was going straight, because I wasn't supposed to go straight at the time. I thought I saw a green light there. That's what confused me. I thought the light was green for me. I'll have to look back at the video.